Hi, this is Gayle Impey from Now Lifestyle and Healthy Success Academy. I wanted to do a video today just to explain a few things that I get asked questions on quite often. So, the first thing is, what is affiliate marketing? So, Now Lifestyle, when you join, is you join affiliate marketing. So, what that means is you join a company and you do advertising. Every time you make a sale, somebody joins up, you sell product, that type of thing. You make a commission off of that. So basically, affiliate marketing is aligning yourself with a company, and every time that you sell their product or services, you will make a commission from that. The other question that I get asked a lot is exactly what is email marketing? And that's a really, really good question, especially for anyone who is online and new. All of this is very new to them. And there's a lot of lingo and different terms that come into play that we don't necessarily know. And I can really sympathize with that because when I first started about 2.5 years ago, I had a really, really hard time understanding what I was selling because I had owned a brick and mortar store. And so I was used to selling tangible products. And with a lot of companies, and Now Lifestyle being no exception from that, we have digital products. And so it's not something that you can hold in your hand and it's not tangible that way. But they are very good products, and everybody that's online does need these products. And so it did take me a little bit of time to wrap my head around that. So basically, email marketing is once you've aligned yourself with a company, then what you need to do is drive traffic, follow up with people, help people out, get people to join your business. So I'm going to show you basically what email marketing is like with Now Lifestyle. And this can transfer over to any other company that you have as well, because they're all basically the same principles and it's the same marketing process. It's just I'm using Now Lifestyle because it's kind of an all-in-one company and all of my products are within that one company. But that doesn't mean you can't do this kind of process for another company. So first thing you have to bear in mind with the email marketing is you have to build an email list. And you've probably heard a lot of catchphrases, money's in the list. You've got to have a list. And it's really, really important. So to put it into perspective with the brick and mortar store, if you opened up a store, got all your inventory in, got everything all set up, and then just waited for people to come, chances are you're probably going to get maybe a little bit of organic foot traffic here and there. But if nobody knows where you are, what you sell, then they're not going to come into your store and your company is going to fail. So the same thing happens with online as well. So how you advertise to your people is through email lists and email marketing. That's your way of keeping in touch with them and letting them know about your products, letting them know if you have any special promotions going on, that type of thing. The other thing as well, if you look at traditional brick and mortar stores, like say big companies like Walmart, McDonald's, that type of thing, they do email marketing. They have an autoresponder that they can, when people sign up, give them their email addresses, they can send out promotions to them and keep in contact with them. So we're doing exactly the same thing as they are. Amazon does the same thing. If you sign up for an Amazon account and order things, you'll get emails from them letting you know what's going on with different promotional items. So first thing to let you know about email marketing is when you're doing advertising, you are going to use what's called a lead capture page. And what a lead capture page is just a really brief page. And I have one up on the screen right now. This is a pretty popular one with Now Lifestyle. And I will open this up and let you see it a little bit bigger in another tab. So lead capture pages are just very short, to the point, and what they're there for is to capture your leads. And when you capture a lead, it goes into your lead capture system in Now Lifestyle, or with another company, it would go into an autoresponder. They're both exactly the same thing. It's just a different lingo working with Now Lifestyle. So what a person does is they'll click on an advertisement, and I'll go into advertising a little bit later, but they'll click on an advertising and your lead capture page will come up. Now Lifestyle has given us all our lead capture pages and sales pages, that kind of thing, so we don't have to worry about having that knowledge on how to build these. Now, down the road, once you're more into your online, then you can certainly build your own lead capture pages, your own funnels, your own sales pages. But for now, as a newbie, if you are, you don't have to worry about that. That's all done for you. So this particular one says, yes, you can earn $500 or more per month on autopilot. So a person clicks on your ad, they come to this, they're going to put their email address up in this box, and then they're going to click claim your $500 here. So as soon as they click claim your $500 here, your email address will go into the lead capture system in Now Lifestyle. And so now they're part of your lead capture system, and you can actually promote, I keep promoting Now Lifestyle to them. Now, the other thing to bear in mind is when you're doing initial advertising, always use a lead capture page. Again, it's short, sweet, and to the point. When people are kind of looking around for different businesses, they're not going to be willing to read a whole bunch of things. So you just want something that's going to capture their attention and capture their email address. So if we look at this is actually considered a sales page. So you don't want to do your initial marketing with a sales page, because if you scroll down, see all of this information, great information, but somebody who is just becoming a lead with your business or with Now Lifestyle, they're not going to be willing to read all of this. They just kind of want to get in, kind of feel it out, and maybe look at this later. So a sales page is very important because it gives way more information so that people can look through that and decide if this is a company that they really want to align themselves with. And then if they do, they'll click on another link. And this one is actually for a $1 trial to get started. So that is the difference between a lead capture page, which is this, and a sales page. So always remember, you start off advertising with your lead capture page. You can put your sales page within your broadcast emails when you send those out. Okay, so now you're thinking, well, what is a broadcast email? So what a broadcast email is you will go into, for Now Lifestyle, into your lead capture system to send a message. So once you've populated your lead capture system with leads, you've sent out advertising, you've gotten a whole bunch of names in your different campaigns, then you can send out a broadcast email to a whole bunch of people at one time. And so what you would go through is clicking on whatever campaigns you have populated. We have people in all of these campaigns. So when I send a broadcast email out, I just click everything that I have leads in, all goes to the right hand side. Then I put a subject line in and do my message. So what I've done is, I'm just going to close this down here for 1 second and I'm going to show you. So what you can actually do is you can do a broadcast email up just in a note format or a page format. And then when you're ready, you can just copy and paste it over here. So I just did a really short one here to show you how to do it. And you can change fonts and formats and make mine a little bit bigger. You can add a link into it. So what I'm going to end up doing actually with this broadcast email is I'm going to put the link in for this video. to send it out to people. And then you want to put a subject line in. Remember with your subject lines to make them catchy so that people want to open up your broadcast emails, but do not make them spammy. Don't put any weird claims in or weird things that aren't true or that don't actually hold any value with your broadcast email. And then once you are done writing your broadcast email, you've got all of your campaigns selected, your subject line, you go to the bottom, you click add. Sorry, my computer is extremely slow today. Okay, we're going to come back to that because that's taking forever. And then I'll continue on. Okay, so now going into where do I advertise? So you can do paid advertising or you can do free advertising. Now I know it depends a lot on how much of a budget a person has. Sometimes people cannot afford very much. But if you can afford to even eke out a small budget, if you can do $50 a week, or even if you have to start at $50 or $100 a month, try and do that. Try to get into paid advertising. Free advertising takes a lot of time, and so what you do is you exchange time for money. So if you do paid, you're going to pay some money, but you're not going to have to spend a ton of time on it. So one of the companies that we do advertise a lot with is Udemy. And so they are solo advertisers. And you'll notice a picture of Richie Holmes. He is my business partner and my husband. And so this is our Udemy account. And you can go down and you can choose from a whole bunch of different people that will send out solo advertising. And so what solo advertising is you would choose the person you want to advertise with, and then you would send them a link for a lead capture page, and you pay them, of course, and they can range anywhere from about 40 cents a click and up. There are definitely other advertisers out there, but this is just the one that we tend to use quite a bit, but there are other ones we use as well. And so what happens with advertising with Udemy is you'll set up an ad campaign with a person in Udemy. You'll send them your lead capture link from Now Lifestyle or whatever company that you have. And then you buy a set amount of clicks from them. So say most of them, I think minimum amount of clicks is around 100. So you can buy 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, whatever you can afford, whatever you want to do. And then what they will do is they will send out your promotion to people on their list. And so people who click on your list or click on your link with them, then one of two things will end up happening. I guess one of three things. So they might click on the link and then go in and they will put their email address in and they will become a lead. So a lead hasn't actually joined your company, but they've given you the email address so that you can actually advertise through them with broadcast emails. And then after becoming a lead, they might continue on and they might actually sign up. And so what they've done when they've signed up is they've become a free account with us, or whatever works with whatever company that you're with. And then from there, they might go from being just a sign up for a free account to actually paying and joining the company. So just so that you understand this process, because it is a little bit different. So you buy clicks. So let's say you buy 100 clicks. And typically for a good solo advertiser, you're looking at an opt-in rate, which is a person who becomes a lead. They put their email address in and they opt in. You typically should look at around 30 to 40% of your clicks actually becoming leads. And so out of 100, you should be looking at about 30 or 40 leads. And then out of that, the people who actually sign up for free accounts, um, you should be looking at, probably another 30 to 50% of the leads that come in. And then from there, you might get anywhere from nobody actually paying to maybe 5, 10, 15 people paying, again, depending on how many clicks that you buy. So you're buying clicks. Clicks can turn into leads when they opt in. Leads can turn into signups, and signups can turn into people who actually purchase the affiliate program. All right. So, and what you want to be doing is filling up your lead capture system, getting as many leads as possible. And that's why you're always using a lead capture page. You want to get those leads in there. Typically, most people do not buy the first time they see you. It takes multiple exposures for them to decide whether this is the right company for them to join. And so that's where your follow-ups and your broadcast emails really are so important in your business, is because you want to be sending out, now, industry standard, a lot of people say you should be sending out at least 3 broadcast emails a day. I typically send out 1 a day or 1 every couple of days. But what you want to do is stay um, front and foremost in the person's mind who has signed up with you, because it might not just be their time to join. Maybe they're just starting to look online, and maybe they're just doing their due diligence and trying to go through different companies and see which companies are a company that looks like they would want to align themselves with. And they say it can take upwards of 6, 12, 20 exposures before someone might join your company. The other thing too is it can take time. And so that's why being very, very consistent with your broadcast emails, keep yourself in their minds, and also be helpful to them. Make sure that when you're sending broadcast emails out, that you're letting people know how you can help them out with whatever situation they were in. So whether they want to be able to retire and quit their own job, whether they want to just have some extra money maybe to help with mortgage payments, or they want to go on a trip, but make sure that you're helping them. This is not all about earning money. Obviously, we have to make money. This is why we have this as a job. But first and foremost, you really want to be trying to help people, and people will realize whether you're out there scamming or whether you're actually running a proper business and really do want to help them. So now we're going to go back to, where's my broadcast email? Okay. So again, broadcast emailing is very important to be consistent. You can't send one broadcast email out once and then don't do another one for 6 months. If you do that, you're really probably not going to capture a whole lot. Same applies to advertising. You can't do one advertising campaign every 6 months and expect your business to really do anything. So with your broadcast emails, once you have finished your broadcast email, and this was the one that I just did, if I want to send it out, I click on this little plus sign, which is the queuing sign, and that will queue it out. And then within about 5 or 10 minutes, it's going to go out to everybody on your list. And so it's very nice and helpful. We have about 12, 13,000 people in our campaigns or in our lead capture system. So could you imagine sending 12,000 individual emails out to everyone? That's not practical. And you would have to spend your whole days, weeks doing that. So that is how you would send a broadcast email. Now, for going back to advertising, like I said, you want to be very consistent with your advertising if you're wanting to scale your business. And what that means is you want to get started with your business. And again, we know that people don't have endless amounts of money, but try to set out an advertising budget so that you can be advertising every week if possible. Every couple of weeks, that's fine too, but just try to keep advertising and keep sending out your broadcast emails, keep engaging with people. And as you go along, you're going to start making some money. And once you start making some money, then what you need to do is take that money and roll it over and right back into your business. And that's how you are going to scale your business up. You make sure that every penny that you're making from this business at first, you need to put it back into your business. And that way you will actually see some success. The people that buy into affiliate programs and advertise kind of here and there and don't really do very much, you're not going to see a whole lot of things happening with your business. Um, and also, if you look at kind of those big hitters in the industry um, who make tens of thousands of dollars every month, they started the same way that we did as newbies, where, we maybe only had a $300-400 budget per month or less. But as you keep rolling that money back into your business and keep making more money, then you increase your advertising budget up. So you look at the people who are making $10,000 a month or more, they were rolling in probably a couple of $1,000s a month or more into their advertising. And then at some point in time, you're going to get to the point where you're making enough money that it covers all of your advertising costs and your business costs. And then you can start pulling money out of it um, to put away for savings or to use for holidays, that type of thing. So the faster that you do things like that, the faster you'll be able to scale up, or you'll be able to make more money with the company. And then you'll start making enough money that you can, again, quit your job, pay a car loan off, go on holidays, do anything that you plan on doing. It's always really good uh, to make sure that you've got a goal and a plan, and that can change, but just as long as you have somewhere that you want to be with it. And also bear in mind that it's really important to understand the marketing process, because if you're not sure why you're doing the things that you're doing and it's not making sense to you, it's really hard to stay on track with that. And a good analogy that uh, we think of is, so if you've started a new job and you have no experience at all with that job, and you start off making minimum wage, and you're excited but uncomfortable because you really, really don't know what you're doing. Well, after 3 months, 6 months, a year, a couple of years, of course, you get very proficient at it and you get very good at your job. So, affiliate marketing and email marketing is exactly the same way. At first, you're going to feel, a little out of sorts and have some doubts and be a little bit nervous about things because you don't understand the process. But keep working on it, because the more that you do it, the more you send your broadcast emails out, the more you do your advertising, then you're going to start understanding the business uh, just a lot better, and it just becomes a lot easier. And I know for us, we started our business about 2.5 years ago. And about a year and a half ago, I was able to quit my job to stay home and work the business full time. And then about 6 months ago, Richie was able to do exactly the same thing. Now, we've also made sacrifices with our business too. We've done a lot of garage sales, and we've done a lot of getting rid of junk in our houses so that we could afford to do the advertising at first. And now our business easily covers all of our advertising and a little bit more as well. So we're in a really, really good position and just working at scaling things up. So I hope that has helped you out. If you have any questions at all about this, please, please get a hold of me. I'm going to put my contact information below this video if you're watching it on YouTube. And if not, all my contact information is always in my emails. And please feel free to call or email with any questions you have. And don't be concerned about thinking that, oh, that's probably a really stupid question. Well, no question is stupid, because again, if you're just starting off and you're a newbie and this is your first kick at the cat, or even, you know what, if you've been doing this for a couple of years, then if you didn't have a coach and nobody has taught you how to do this stuff, and nobody's explained anything to you, then you're still kind of in that new stage. And getting more knowledge and getting to understand exactly what you're doing is power. And understanding the process is power. And that will definitely help you move forward far, far faster than if you're just kind of stumbling around trying to figure things out. So, yeah, let us help you figure all of this out, and let us help you to do that really quickly so that you can get to the point where it becomes very easy and you're making money and all of that kind of thing. And also remember to be patient. Uh, and I know I wasn't very patient at first. Thank goodness Richie was. But you have to be very patient with the process. You can't join the business and expect within a week you're going to be making a ton of money. Unless you've got a big, big advertising budget, that's not going to happen. But, scaling yourself up consistently can definitely happen within 6 months to a year. 2 years, again, depends on how aggressive that you go with advertising. But just remember, this is a long-term thing. It's not a short-term thing. So when you get in with a company, make sure that you have some long-term goals, set them out. Again, they can change, but just make sure you've got very, very realistic expectations about this. All right, well, I hope you have a super wonderful day. If there is ever anything that you need a video done on, again, just get a hold of me and let me know, and I can do that up for you. Have a fantastic day, and we will see each other later, or talk on a video later, or talk on the phone. Bye for now.